Now before we dive in, if you find my videos useful, make sure to click that subscribe button and also make sure to click that bell icon on the side to get notified every time I upload a new video. And of course, if you do use Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, make sure to follow me on all at SAKITECH online, also for the latest updates. Alright, let's dive in. Hey guys, Sak here from SAKITECH, and in today's video what we're going to do is we are going to be unboxing the Samsung Galaxy S10, and of course this one is going to be in prism white color. Now after we unbox the smartphone, we're going to do a first time setup and do a quick review of its software features. So let's lift up the box and see what's inside. Now as you can see, that is the Samsung Galaxy S10, and then let's take that off real quick, and as you can see, that is the prism white color, which is a fantastic color. So let's put this aside for a quick second over here and let's see what's in the box. It's all the usual suspects. So we have the wall adapter right over here. Okay, that's going to do fast charging for your smartphone. We have the USB Type-C to micro USB adapter right here in case you want that functionality. And of course over here we have the USB Type-C cable, which is going to connect to the power charger here, and that is going to connect to the phone to charge it. And then we have the AKG tuned wired headphones that come with every Samsung device. Okay, so we have all the usual things right here, not that important. Let's move on and talk about the actual smartphone. So that is the Samsung Galaxy S10. And as you can see on the rear, we do have triple rear cameras. We have the flash and we have the heart rate sensor, as you can see. All right, and then again, with the triple cameras, you have a wide angle, you have a super wide angle, and you have a telephoto camera. And of course, on the side over here, we have the volume rocker on the top, and we got the Bixby key at the bottom. On this side, we have the power button. On the top, we've got the SIM card tray here, and of course a microphone. At the bottom, we've got the speaker grill, the USB Type-C port, and of course the 3.5mm headphone jack. And of course there's a tiny little microphone there as well. Now let's turn off the device and do a first time setup and see what to expect. So there it is, the Samsung Galaxy S10. Alright, so it wants us to get started, and as you can see real quick on the top, we've got the punch hole cutout, the little hole and the camera inside. So that's exactly what it's going to look like. It's pretty small and precisely cut, so it's not a big deal. Okay, anyway, let's set up the phone and see everything there is to see about this smartphone. All right, so here we have the phone. So let's tap on let's go, and you're going to be hearing some voice prompts. Bixby actually talks in the background trying to give you voice instructions, as you heard. So let's just agree to everything for now, make this quick and easy. And what we're going to do is we're going to skip the bringing your old data from a quicker setup. So you can actually import your data from other smartphones. We're going to skip that. Click next. And then we're going to choose a network. Let me just dump in my password really quickly. All right, so let's click on connect. And it's connecting right away. All right, so that's good to go. Click on next. And of course, the next thing it's going to ask me to do is after it checks for updates to make sure it is up to date, it is going to ask me to log into my Gmail account or my Google account. So let me do that right away. All right, so that's all good to go. So we're continuing forward. All right, it's saying just a second. It's asking me, do I want to restore this smartphone from a Google backup? We're not going to do that. I'm going to say don't restore. So we're going to skip that as well. And then it does want me to set a fingerprint. So I'm going to do that right now because this does have the in-display fingerprint sensor that I do want to demonstrate. So let's do that right now. So let's tap on fingerprints. But then again, you do have the face recognition, pattern, pin, password, and you can also do not now and skip the whole process. But the face recognition also uses your face to unlock your smartphone. It's not as secure as the ultrasonic fingerprint sensor that is right over here. So we are going to be setting this up right here. So let's tap on this, and the first thing it wants me to do is click on continue, and then we do have to pick a backup pin. So let me just pick something simple here, and then one more time. All right, so you'd have to pick this up just in case. And now it's going to ask me to scan my fingerprint. So I'm just going to use my index finger over here. So let's scan it. 14%, 19%, and it is saying to rotate your finger slightly each time. Okay, so 27%, 34%. All right, so we're good to go. Now it does want us to get a full scan, so it's going to ask us to scan the edges of your fingers. So click continue. Let's scan the edges over here, that edge, this edge, and we're good to go 100%. Now if you want to add more fingers, you can click add right here. And also if you want to make your existing fingerprint unlock the phone even faster, you can re-register the same finger, and that might allow you to unlock your phone even faster. But as it is right now, it's going to work perfectly fine. So let's click on next. And it does want us to actually accept all these options here. You can play with these options. These are Google options. I'm just going to say accept for now, and we're going to go straight into the actual smartphone. So it is adding up the finishing touches. It does want me to log into my actual Samsung account, which I'm going to do right now. Alright, so we're good to go on that one. We're going to click next over here as well. It is logging into my account, and I think we should be good to go at this point. So it's saying we're all done. Click on finish, and it's going to take us straight to the actual home screen. And here we have it, guys. This is the Samsung Galaxy S10 running the Samsung One UI. And of course, every time you set up your phone for the first time, it is going to start doing some upgrades in the background. So there's going to be a bunch of application upgrades that are going to be happening in the background. Just wait for that to happen if you want a more seamless experience. But anyway, let's tap on settings over here. Go all the way down, tap on about phone. And what I'm going to do is tap on software information. And as you can see, this is One UI version 1.1. And also this is Android Pie version 9. If I tap this several times, you'll see the Pie logo here. So let's go back out real quick. And as you can see with the initial wallpapers, you cannot see the hole over here. So let's pick something really quickly that makes us see the hole a little bit better. Even when we go to the settings, you'll see it directly. Let's update the themes. So that's good to go. Let's go right back inside. Let's pick a wallpaper. Let's deny that. Go to view all, and looks like all the wallpapers do have that hue from the top that kind of hides that hole. But of course, I'm going to show you how to pick a theme that is going to give you a full and bright color. But anyway, these are some of the wallpapers. I do want to quickly show you one thing. Some wallpapers here will say multi-pack. When you tap on that, this is going to be applying to the lock screen only, as it says on the top. And it's going to actually randomize between these wallpapers every time I go to the lock screen. So if I click on set as wallpaper, and if I go home screen wallpaper does not change. But if I turn off the phone and go to the lock screen over here, double tap, you'll see that it's going to pick different wallpapers every single time. It did not do it this time, but it will do it the next time. But anyway, let's quickly go to the fingerprint options over here. I want to show you a couple things. Let's go to biometrics and security. Go into the fingerprints and then put the little password in, and then there's a bunch of options here. You can add more fingerprints. You can check added fingerprints. So if I tap on this one and tap over here, that's fingerprint number 1, which is right here. I can tap on this one to rename that. So that could be left index, just like that. All right. So that's easier to recognize. And then you have the fingerprint unlock, and also you have the show icon when screen is off. Now let me show you something real quick. Let's turn off the phone real quick. When you single tap on the screen, it brings up the always on display, and you'll see the icon to unlock the phone. When you double tap, it takes you to the lock screen, and again, you've got that icon right there as well. All right. So let's double tap here, press on this one, and then it logs us in right away. And one more thing, when you shut off the screen, you can always simply press over here without having to tap on the screen and directly log yourself into the smartphone. That's a great option to have if you just want even quicker access to your smartphone. All right, and then we have other things. We can pinch on the screen. We've got the home screen settings. I like to enable the quick open notifications panel. If you click this one, then you can pull the panel down just like that, as you can see. So the phone is still updating some applications. We're just waiting for that to complete. But other things we want to take a look at, we want to go to the settings, go to display, and that's the One UI most cherished feature, the night mode. Turns your phone into a darker mode, and it applies everywhere on the actual screen. Now the good news is even the night mode itself is actually customizable. So when you pinch this screen, go to the themes and just go to view all right over here. You can pick one of these themes that are pre-installed. So let's do the white theme because this is a white smartphone. So tap on white, download that theme, and I'm going to quickly apply that as soon as it downloads. So click apply, and we're good to go. Takes a couple seconds here. All right, so that is the white theme. Now when I pull down the notifications panel, as you can see, the back accent colors have changed as well with the night mode. So that's an option you have when you go into the night mode. enable, when you disable it, you've got the regular theme. This is the white theme. It gives you some changes in the background as well. But when you turn on the night mode, everything, including the accent colors on the back, changes as well. So you have multiple night mode options if you so desire. Okay, so let's turn this off for a minute. Actually, turn it on for 1 second. Let's just go to the phone. So that's the phone. That is the messages right there. Okay, and if I go to the calculator, all the Samsung core apps are affected. So that's great. And now let's go back and turn it off. By the way, you can go here to the notifications panel to turn off the night mode, as you can see. Okay, so that's great. Let's clear this up. All right, the phone itself is quite fast and snappy. All right, that's the Bixby Home, by the way. And let's go to the settings. We do have the new device care over here, which is the same thing as the old device maintenance. We have some new options here. So if you tap on this setting here, you have the auto optimization. You've got the auto restart that allows you to restart your phone on given days at any time that you want. The best thing to do is to do it at a time when you're sleeping. So this makes sure that your phone runs at optimum performance. And also the same thing with the auto optimization. Instead of you pressing the button here, you can go here to auto optimization and make it happen automatically every day at a given time. Again, probably when you're asleep. You can do this anytime, to be honest. It's not going to mess up with your performance at all. But you've got the battery here, all right? And with the battery, you can tap over here, go to even more settings, as you can see. And then you've got the storage over here. You've got the memory over here, which is going to be 8 gigabytes on this smartphone, as you can see. 3 gigabyte is being used out of 8. You've got the security over here. And one more thing is, real quick, if you go to display and go to navigation bar, you can go to full screen gestures, okay, and that's going to eliminate the keys at the bottom. Now I can go home like this, pull up the multitasking pane just like that, and go back by swiping up, all right? Navigation bar. You can also hide these 3 lines. So if I tap on this, the lines are gone. So now you've got nothing on your screen. And you can also flip the button. So now the back is over here, home, recents. So home, recents, and then you got back. All right, fantastic stuff over here. I like to see the button, so I'm going to keep it like that. But you do have the option for a full screen experience, and that's great. But yeah, that's basically a quick overview of the software functionality on the smartphone. Of course, there's so much more to do. But again, if you are familiar with Samsung smartphones, it is not that much different other than the One UI, which brings things down towards you so you can use the phone with one hand. So if I go to display, I can just pull it down towards me. If I pull the notifications panel down, everything is within the reach of my thumb. So all this stuff is great. You've got the themes to modify your phone. You've got the night mode. And of course, you've got that nice, fast, and snappy performance, all right? And that brings us to the end of this video. If you do have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know down below and let me know which Samsung Galaxy S10 you got and in which color, all right? Alright, so if you found this video useful, make sure to subscribe to SAKITECH by clicking that button and also click that bell icon on the side to make sure you get notified every time I upload a new video. And if you do use Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, you can follow me at SAKITECH online to get the latest updates as well. Alright, have a fantastic day.